Hi, this is Dr. Karen Wilson Starks, President and CEO of TRANSLEADERSHIP Incorporated, and also the host of the Voice of Leadership podcast. And this is day 5 in my series, Leading Through Crisis. Now, up to this point, if you haven't heard the other 4 days, please go back and listen to those so you have an additional edge in terms of all the tips I'm sharing. Most of the other days are actually particularly important for organizations that are still working in their context. Today, I'm talking mostly to organizations that may be somewhat paused in their normal work. Maybe most of your team is working virtually or in a very, very different way, and you might not even be in the office. Perhaps you even have less work than what you usually have to do. Here's what I want you to remember. This is a great time to actually do team development. So don't think that because you're working virtually or because there's less work, that this is the time to slack off. Not at all. In fact, just the opposite. With a little more time and a little more margin, you want to invest that in your people and you want to increase your capacity to learn together, to work together, and to co-create together. So there are probably some new skills that are important to learn, some new ways of doing business, including working virtually. And as I mentioned, I will be doing a special complimentary webinar series on working virtually. So keep an eye out for that as well. So here's what I want you to think about this time as. This is like spring cleaning, where maybe you pause and you have a chance to clean out those closets, go through papers and old stacks of things, do some dusting. So this is the time for that. You might think of yourself as maybe a fisherman, and you're normally out there letting down the nets and bringing in a huge haul, but now may not be the time to catch fish. So now's the time to mend the nets. So however you want to think about it, this is a time to build capacity. This is a time to do some house cleaning and housekeeping, because what you want to do is you want to position yourself for excellence and success on the back end of the crisis. So those organizations that mend nets now are going to catch more fish later. So don't be caught at home watching Netflix. Actually get to work and build and develop your team. And so have fun doing that and join me for day 6.